The first time Amara heard the drum, it was midnight. The moon hung low, like a silver bowl tipped over the village of Naku. She lay on her bamboo mat, sweat trickling down her neck from the humid air. Then boom ba boom, a deep rhythmic sound echoed from the forest. Not the usual festival drums. This was slower, sadder, as if the earth itself were crying. Amara sat up, her heart pounding. "Mama," she whispered, but her mother snored softly beside her. No one else seemed to hear it. The drum called again, louder, pulling her soul toward the dark trees. She slipped outside, barefoot, her night dress fluttering like a ghost. At the edge of the forest, the drum stopped. Amara froze. Before her stood an ancient iroko tree, its bark carved with symbols older than her grandfather's stories. At its roots lay a small, dusty drum, its leather cracked and stained. As she reached for it, the wind hissed through the leaves. "Do not touch what you do not understand." She jerked her hand back, but the drum hummed, warm and alive. When she touched it this time, the carvings glowed a map of the village, with a pulsing red light where her hut stood. The next morning, Amara showed the drum to her brother, Chidi. He laughed. "Old junk," he said, kicking it. But when the drum rolled, it let out a low growl. Chidi's eyes widened. "Juju," he spat, fleeing. Amara hid the drum under her mat. That night, it spoke again. Boom ba boom, and the glowing map reappeared. The red light now pulsed near the village stream. She followed it, finding a buried clay pot filled with cowrie shells and a scroll. The words were faded, but one phrase stood out. "Beware the crow's eye." Days later, during the New Yam festival, Amara spotted Elder Envok staring at her. His left eye was milky white, like a crow's. He limped toward her, his staff thudding. "Where did you find that drum, child?" he rasped. Before she could answer, the drum in her bag vibrated fiercely. Elder Envok hissed, clutching his chest as if in pain, and stumbled away. That night, the drum's map glowed red at the sacred cave, a place forbidden to children. Amara hesitated, but the drum's voice grew urgent. "Go, before the crow's eye seals it forever." Inside the cave, torchlight revealed walls painted with warriors and drums. At the center stood a stone pedestal. The drum leapt from Amara's hands, landing on the pedestal. The cave trembled as shadows swirled into the shape of a woman, a spirit with skin like midnight and eyes like fire. "I am Adana," she said, her voice echoing, "guardian of the talking drum. You have awakened me, but so has the crow's eye." Suddenly, Elder Envok appeared at the cave entrance, his white eye glowing. "The drum's power will be mine," he snarled, raising a dagger. Adana's spirit swept Amara behind her. "Run to the village square. Strike the drum 3 times." Amara sprinted, Envok's footsteps crunching behind her. She reached the square, slammed the drum, boom, 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 asterisk, and the ground shook. Villagers poured out, gasping as Envok's dagger clattered to the ground. His milky eye faded to black, and he crumpled, whispering, "Forgive me." Adana's spirit emerged, addressing the crowd. "This child has broken the crow's eye curse. The drum's song is free again." At dawn, the village gathered. Amara's mother wept, hugging her. "The drum chose you," Adana said. "It holds our ancestors' cries, forgotten wars, lost love, and warnings." She pointed to Envok, now frail and trembling. He sought its power to control, not protect. The elders knelt, vowing to preserve the drum's secrets. Amara was named Onyenkova, keeper of stories. Years later, Amara taught her daughter the drum's songs under the same iroko tree. "Stories are not just words," she said. "They are breaths from the past, guiding us to tomorrow." The drum hummed softly, its rhythm now joyful. For in Quo, children learned, secrets are not to fear, but to cherish. And true power lies not in hiding the truth, but in beating the drum for all to hear. The first time Amara heard the drum, it was midnight. The moon hung low, like a silver bowl.